With
a
No
new
expense
computer.
You don't have to say it every time, and you didn't have to say that. Because that's perfect. Everybody's in the shop. Hello, Doctor Who, blah blah blah.
Blah blah blah.
Episode 7, Series 12. Can you hear me? What do you think?
It was a good
I'm just going to let you
episode.
guys do it.
It
No
was-
one's watching. Look, we've got 0 viewers.
It was a good episode. It was quite good. I liked it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Nice.
What did you like about it?
Herb, say about.
Oh, yeah, start with Herb. Herb, what did you like about tonight's episode of the Doctor Who?
Well, I liked that thing with the fingers.
Yeah.
It was creepy, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was creepy and cool at the same time.
Okay, yeah. And what didn't you like about it?
Well, I don't know what I didn't like about it, but
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Clive said hi.
You interrupted your brother then?
I know. So you're saying about the fingers?
Yeah, that was the best bit, but I don't know about the worst bit because it was all a good episode.
It was all a good episode. And Verity, what did you like about it?
Good plot. Quite a good concept with the dreams and everything.
Mm-hmm.
I liked the planets colliding together and
Mhm.
the villains were quite good as well. And yeah, it was a good episode.
Okay, what didn't you like about it?
Okay. There wasn't too much I didn't like about it, no.
Okay. Right. It wasn't about what you think it's about. It's not about battling gods and someone being trapped between 2 planets. Spoilers. It's not about that, everyone. It's about mental health.
Is it?
It's about mental health and talking about your feelings.
Oh yeah,
It
because at
was-
the end of the episode.
It was one of those. Oh, we don't want to feel suicidal. You don't want to be depressed. You don't want to worry about your health. Oh, and that's what the story was all about.
Yeah, the end of
That's
the
it, that's all
episode.
I've got. That's all I've got. I liked the. See, up to a point, I liked it. The idea being is that people are being tormented by nightmares. There's Zelin or whatever it is who is an immortal or eternal. Mentions a celestial toy maker. Oh, little nod back there to the 60s. And he's creating mayhem to feed his partner in crime nightmares to sustain her as she is trapped in a prison between 2 planets, and they use the Doctor to release her. I like that bit. That's the bit I
It's
like.
good plot.
I like that bit. I thought that bit was good. But then it throws it all away because these are supposed to be omnipotent, powerful creatures, and they're just trapped like that really easily. And I was like, oh, we could have them running amok a bit more. But this is what happens when the show has 0 budget. They're in a street in the night time because it's easy to shoot rather than doing anything in daytime, and they feed off a few nightmares. And you go, oh, why can't we have death and destruction? Why can't we have them running through wherever they are, whatever town they're in this week?
Making the nightmares real and then making them
Exactly.
torment the people in the houses.
Exactly. Look, they get to Earth. End of part 1. Part 2, they create mayhem by, like you say, unleashing nightmares on
Like
people.
they did with that wolf dog pig thing, whatever it was
Exactly,
meant to
but
be.
on Earth, and of a night, they make them night creatures that can only do this of a night, and then you've got a battle between day and night. There's so much potential there, and they just throw it away. It's just gone, just thrown away, and that really bugged me.
And then
'cause,
there was the mental health message at the end with Yaz on the street.
well, there's all of them, every single one of them, a little bit screwball in the headspace, aren't they?
Yeah,
They've all got their
mental
problems.
health.
They're all a bit mental
And then
Mickey.
Graham was worried about the cancer and all that.
You see what I want
Which
is
one was the other one? Ryan. What was
Brian?
What was Ryan worried about again? Or?
he's moaning that he doesn't want to do it anymore. That was his message. Oh, I don't want to do this anymore. Everyone's changing and I'm
Yeah, but
changing.
how cool is it to travel
but
the
this is the point.
Earth in the TARDIS?
Yeah, but every
right?
companion gets to a point where they realise that they're actually leaving their old life behind. And the ideal companion is one that doesn't have a life back on Earth or wherever they come from, and that don't mind the travelling. Whereas Ryan is feeling it now because he's met his mate, and he's met, you know, his mates having a life at a regular, you know, speed, and he's jumping all over the place, and so he's finding that a bit hard to deal with, which was interesting.
Yeah,
Because you always
nice
get
character depth.
You know, when the characters have a bit of doubt, that's good. But the whole mental health issue, and of course, remember, another big, for all the woke people out there, when she goes to Aleppo, the doctor says, "Oh, these Muslim doctors, they do the mental health stuff. They do it really good." Back in the 13th century, when they're not cutting people's heads off. Oh, am I allowed to say that? But yeah, I did find the politically correct messages a little bit hard to swallow this week. Remember, folks, talk to each other. Talk to each other. If you've got a problem.
Yeah, but Doctor
just
Who
talk.
shouldn't. It's never been about morals and all that.
No, it has. There's a way of doing it,
But
and
without,
then there's overdoing it. And
Yeah.
every week they just overdo it. It's getting worse. Even I'm finding it a bit niggly now. Especially when the story, I was really enjoying it, and then we have like 10 minutes of people going, you know what? You know, I'm so lonely. I tried to talk to the checkout lady, but it's a machine. Should have been a Cyberman, then he could have talked to it. But yeah.
brain in the suit.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, so yeah, had potential, but
So we got the episode about oh yeah, and the dregs came back. Did you see the bit with the dregs in?
yeah.
There was the episode with the dregs and climate change. Then there was
No,
the
it
one
wasn't-
about
no, that
plastic,
wasn't-
and then there was the one about
What?
mental health.
Oh yeah.
We've got
So
the
you-
trilogy.
more than a trilogy. There.
But how about
Is
the,
there more?
Yeah, it's loads of what's that? What's that? Herb? Who's
I
gonna
was
say?
going to talk about that bird attack thing.
You like the bird attack? That was last week's one, wasn't
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
And that was again. That's to do with your pollution, your plastic.
Plastic pollution.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of things that
Well-
Doctor Who is teaching us about.
But we saw a bird, didn't we, in the week? And you thought he was going to get us, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I said, no, it's just a crow. He'll be all right.
Remember,
Yeah.
kids, don't
Hide
throw your
behind the
plastic
sofa.
in the ocean.
Yeah, it's too dangerous.
Yeah. But
That
I'm glad
isn't
everyone
important.
enjoyed it.
Yeah,
We enjoyed it, didn't we? We all loved it.
I enjoyed the
You
plot.
loved it. They loved it. They did. They loved it. So, Herbie, out of 5, or as many as you want to do, what's your rating this week? Four out of 5. Is that right? Yeah. Well, good. 4 out of 5. Right. I have to remember that at the count. And I'm giving it 4. So I'm knocking one off for the big message at the end, which I thought was just overdone. It's good to get some character development, but sometimes, you know, it was just a bit,
Out there.
just too much. It was like, you know, oh, let's all talk. Because again, there's this big mental health thing that they're doing on the BBC at the moment, you know, and ITV. Oh, let's stop and talk.
Oh yeah, because there was that bit at the end of the episode, like it's when the credits rolled about,
I don't want to know your problems. I don't care about your problems. I've got my own problems. Keep your problems to yourself.
and you got my problems as well, and
And-
Herb's problems.
Yeah.
Sod your problems.
Yeah. Get your problems solved.
Exactly. We don't care.
Can we see the comment section?
No.
Oh.
Sod them as well. Got 12 people watching this
Oh,
week, so obviously YouTube's working this week. You weren't bloody working last week, were you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Clive knows it's very creepy in a great episode. It was creepy. That's what I mean. I enjoyed that bit, and then they kind of
Had a nice tone.
Payne said I couldn't hear you, but the earphones weren't plugged in. There's a problem.
I thought it was creepy
Bad guy
too.
gave everyone the finger, but it was a good episode. He did end quickly though.
I just loved that finger scene.
You did like the fingers, didn't you? Really like the fingers. Am I
Yeah,
really
the
see
fingers.
Payne says, I
And then it
noticed
goes in your
Ryan's nightmares was related to Orphan 55.
Yeah, with the dregs. Awful 55.
Yeah, it
Yes.
was awful. And the BBC message at the end. We did have a bit of a big message at the end. And again, look, I understand. I get it.
I get it. Everyone's got
Just
problems.
overdo it.
I get it as well.
And Paul
A lot
Graham-
of people
Paul
did.
Graham, he didn't even get any consolation from the Doctor. I'm socially inadequate.
Yeah,
I
we're all
want,
socially awkward to an
I
extent.
want Graham to die of cancer, and I said this in the last lot of
What?
In the last, I always thought the twist is that Graham was going to die of his cancer. His cancer was returned because of all his shenanigans in the TARDIS. Basically, the TARDIS radioactive kills him. Wouldn't that be good? That'd get the kids crying, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
That'd make them cry. That'd mess up their mental health.
Yeah.
That's what you need.
Their mental health.
This episode was mental.
Yeah. Payne says, perhaps the Doctor said about Frankenstein. Ryan should have said, actually, Doctor. Poot says the episode was mental. Next week, yeah, we're doing Frankenstein. Should be a laugh.
Yeah, Frankenstein.
Would it show them all strung out though, didn't it? Because they were all up on their opioids, weren't they, back in the day?
Oh.
But
Is that the next message?
They'll sugarcoat it. Don't take the opioids, kids.
Yeah, that's your new
Yeah.
message.
Payne says, I didn't stay for the BBC if you've been affected by issues episode. Well, they do that at the end. There's a little sidebar comes up saying, look, there's some people that will pretend to care about your mental health. There's a number you can ring.
But then there's going to be another quote, then another quote.
Yeah, but it
and then
ruined
another
the
quote.
ending credit music. That music's
I know,
so
we
good.
want to hear the credits.
I want to hear the music,
And they
mate.
Me
spoil
too.
the
Bum
credits.
ba-dum, bum ba-dum.
Dum dee dum doo da doo
da.
doo.
But we interrupted it to inform a
BBC.
message.
Yeah. So anyway, hopefully.
Yeah, but it isn't the BBC's responsibility. It's the doctors, like the mental psychological doctors
That's right.
that deal with it. That's their job. It's not the BBC's job to take that into their hands, is it?
Yeah.
So they shouldn't have their lines.
I just zone out. I just zone out with it all. It's all a bit,
Yeah.
overdone. I think again they just want to be seen as doing the right thing,
Yeah, true.
and that's okay.
They're doing a
but
nice thing, I guess.
Just here for a good story, and there was a good story, but like I said, they fudged the ending. They do these big build-ups and then they just throw it away. It's like these were supposed to be like Eternals. They're
Oh,
supposed to be
and then they-
unstoppable.
I want to hear the end credits, not just a message.
All
Absolutely.
they did was feed off of a few people's nightmares, and then that was it. They were caught in the Pokeball, and
Pokeball.
it was like a Pokeball.
Suppose it was. Wasn't
Oh
it?
yeah, the
And
Pokeball
with
from
the big wolf
Pokemon.
thing. With the wolf thing.
What was that about? How did it get through that little door? Oh, guess
Oh,
why?
yeah.
Because it was a dream. That's why.
No.
Was
no.
it real or was
Doctor Who logic.
Do you think so?
Yes.
So how did it get through that little door? But it did. Yeah. So nightmare. Right, folks. Remember, don't have nightmares.
Yeah, don't have
Don't,
nightmares.
and if you do, don't tell us because I don't care. I don't care. I've got enough of my own problems. Don't
Yeah.
need your problems.
And my problems.
And my
Hers
problems. I can
So,
say my problems
Shall
as
we?
well.
Shall we quit this?
You've
this-
not got many.
Shall we quit? And if this is working, because we, as I said at the beginning of the video, this is a new computer we've got. I've gone and
Upgraded.
maxed out the credit card by getting a new computer because the old one. And if you wanna help, there is a PayPal link somewhere that you
Yeah,
can
there's
throw a
a
few coins
Patreon.
into the hat. There will be stuff
need
on
the
eBay
money.
as well. There will be stuff on eBay.
We need.
I'm just
And you
a
can
poor
help.
child.
Look at these poor children.
I
Beg,
need
beg,
the Pokemon
beg,
card.
I need
Pokemon.
the
I
new
need the
Minecraft / Sonic
There's
toys.
new Pokemon cards
That's it,
out.
give
I
us
need the
eBay,
Sword and
eBay,
Shield
eBay,
set.
eBay.
Come on, I need all those Sonic toys so I can complete my new Sonic collection.
But hopefully this also stop some of the technical issues we've been having because the old computer was literally steam coming out of it. So anyway, we're going to be off now.
Wow.
We're going to be off.
Meow.
But does anyone know what we say when we go?
Be careful
And
where
where
you
you
stick
put
your
Sonic
Sonic screwdriver.
screwdriver.